Sacramento's hit music station. We are Hot 103.5, and y'all know Summer Jam is coming up, and you cannot have Summer Jam without a pre-party. And you can't have a pre-party without some of the best performers out there, and I have one of them right here with me, Mr. Adrian Marcel.
Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so much.
I like to be nice every once in a while. You know, you're a guest. You know how your mom always told you, like, be nice to the guests.
You got to be nice to your guests.
Yeah,
you have to.
right. And then when they leave, you're like, oh,
thank God.
Well, I cannot. My mom would talk about him too. I can't stand her.
Right.
So we were just talking off mic, and you were telling me you're from Oakland.
Yes, East Oakland, yeah.
So East Oakland. All right,
yeah.
So what did you used to get into when you were a kid? Because, you know, you used to do some bad stuff.
I mean, you know, as a kid, you know, you mischievous,
Yeah.
you like, you know, curious about everything, you know, so there's a lot of stuff you can get into, but mainly just, you know, music always kept me grounded, kept me focused, you know, so I was always in some kind of somebody's studio. I was always at some type of performance or anything like that. Like nothing has ever touched me like music, you know what I mean? So,
and it's crazy because that's what I was going to ask you, if you felt like music kind of kept you out of trouble.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anywhere you are, of course, anywhere you're from, you know, there's bad areas, there's bad influences and everything, no matter where you are. But, and I know Oakland has a very bad rep, you know, at the time for violence and stuff like that. But there's so much culture in the city. There's so much, you know, positivity, you know, that's there. But you just have to want to find it. You know, you have to want to be a part of something more than just a few minutes of a good time. You know,
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So when do you think you first found your voice? Like, what was that like?
I think I first found it for myself, like when I started getting into Frankie Lyman. And it's kind of crazy.
Old
like
school.
The movie that just came out, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Me and my mom went to go see it. And I mean, I went and did my hair, I dressed up, I did the whole thing. And at that point, my mom had filmed me singing it, and I heard it back, and I was like, wow, I think I sound kind of okay. Like, okay, I like this, and I'm gonna keep going with it. And from there, like from the youngest age, like I've always just, I don't know, singing just couldn't do it without singing. You know.
So tell me a little bit about your journey in up to 2 a.m. because it's very popular here in Sac, and I'm sure in other areas. Yeah. But the reaction we get off the song is just crazy. It has a cool beat. Yeah. Your vocals are just like crazy.
Thank you.
In a day when everyth's so synthesized. Auto tune. It's just like a straight flow, and it's just so
absolutely.
Awesome.
You know, we did a mixtape 7 days a week. That's on iTunes right now. You know, we had put that out last year, and from there, you know, a lot of buzz just kind of built up from that. And the thing was, we needed an up-tempo single, you know, and we hooked up with the guys the right time, and I mean, they played the record, and it was like, this is it, this is the one, you know, let's go with it, let's run with it. And I recorded it. I think they came out like 12 o'clock at night that night. We recorded it, and about 3 or 4 weeks later, it came out. And I mean, I was scared. I was skeptical because my fan base is, you know, I'm very soulful. I'm very emotional on my music. I'm straight to the point with it, like, you know, and again, just very soulful. So with this one, it kind of scared me. It was like, I don't want people to think that I'm letting go of that side. But there are other elements to who I am. You know, I like to turn up. I like to be, you know, have fun. So when it came out, and I got to Oakland, I mean, like, people were like, yo, that 2 a.m., I didn't even know it was out yet. I was like, oh, okay. And from there, every time I perform it, like, as soon as that song comes on, it's just like the party just starts. So
does it get you, you know, with the ladies? What's going on? You got a main chick, or
you know,
are you single?
I'm all about the music.
So let me just say this.
I'm married to music, you know?
I feel like where you're at right now, I'm gonna be so unpopular when I say this.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel like, you know, where you're at right now with music and your age and stuff like that, you don't need a main chick right now. You know, you need to go and explore.
You know, I love women.
Yeah.
I love women. Women are like God's gift.
I think the feeling is mutual.
You know, it's of course like all types of women.
Right.
All shapes, all sizes, all colors, doesn't matter. I just love women. So, you know, they fuel the music. I mean, that's why I have to be emotional on my music. I have to be raw in it because, you know, that's the only way that it can get through. You know, and they can believe what's being said. You know. Right.
Okay. So top 5 influences for your music.
Top 5. You mean artists or just
who you feel like you kind of pull from?
I have to say my family. Number
Okay.
one. A lot of my family, a lot of my brothers and my father. You know what I mean? They're
That's nice.
inspiration of the laid back, smooth guy.
I really
you know?
like that. I really like that because you need to be family based, family oriented.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's what it all comes from. As far as music, I'd have to say like Marvin Gaye, Donny Hathaway, Maxwell.
Let me tell you, you pulled out that Donnie boy.
You know, you got to again that soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that singing this song for you.
You know what I mean? I go a little
you
left.
like that one?
I love it.
Can maybe sing just a little couple lines from it? Yeah.
I've been so many places in my life and time. You see, I've sung a lot of songs, and I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages, 10,000 people watching, oh, yes. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you.
Woo! My panties are off. I don't know about y'all, but they are gone. No, dude, that was excellent.
Thank you.
And you know what I like to see? Like, there's so many, contest shows, American Idol, X Factor, The Voice, and all that. Yeah. And I love to see people that come out of don't have to use those shows. You know what I mean? Because the talent is so raw. It's so there. You're just kind of plucked out, and they're like, oh, we got to do something with you.
I feel, I don't doubt anybody how anybody gets theirs, but for me it's always just work, just being myself, and doing it my way, and the way that comes natural to me. I don't force anything. I don't try to overdo anything or be like anybody else. I just I've always let things flow and just continue to love the music. One thing, one of my biggest mentors, Raphael Sadiq, he always tells me is that
from Sacramento.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just he always tells me. Stay humble and never stop loving the music. Don't fall in love with yourself. Love the music,
right?
And you'll have longevity in that. So,
well, very cool. Speaking with Adrian Marcel, he sings 2 a.m. and I'm sure there's 10,000 more hits to come out. He's like Michael Jackson out here, something right,
Right.
But I like to end my interviews with a little game. We're gonna play.
Good.
Would you rather?
Okay. Would I rather? How could I not?
So I'm gonna give you two things. You got to pick the two things. All right.
Okay.
All right. So. McDonald's or Burger King?
Neither. Burger King.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Boxers, really? Yeah, look, he's trying to have kids later on in life. Look at him. Chinese food, Mexican food?
Mexican food.
Really? What's your favorite? I'm just asking.
I'm very
my
plain.
daughter,
I'm very plain. Straight to the burrito.
I'm trying to take care of her, so I'm like,
I'm straight to the burritos. I'm a burrito. Chimichanga here and there.
You are so silly, Adrian Marcel. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
We so appreciate it. You coming to SAC June 6th over
there
at Midnight Rodeo.
Yes.
What can we expect from your show?
You can expect my all.
Nice. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. And don't act like you don't know nobody when you come.
Oh, come on. No. You don't act like you don't know nobody. You're like, hey. Keep it going.
My husband is going to be there, so I'm going to be like, hey, meet me out.
You got to play it back. You got to play it up.
Now.
I'll give you the little wings.
Yeah. Like that. Just point out where I'm supposed to be.
There you go.
Thank you, Adrian. Much love. Thank you. Perfect.